All right, welcome in everyone. Ready for another deep dive? Today, we're tackling something that might surprise you. It's a world that's way more dynamic than people think financial marketing.
You know, it's funny you say that. I think most folks just picture boring bank ads or something.
Exactly, but it's so much deeper than that, right?
Oh, yeah, way deeper. I mean, think about it. We're talking about people's money here, their dreams, their anxieties about the future.
High stakes.
Definitely high stakes. You hit the nail on the head. It's not just about convincing someone to buy a gadget.
This is their hard-earned cash. It's about trust.
100%.
So before we get into all the trends and strategies, let's break it down. What exactly is financial marketing?
Well, simply put, it's any marketing effort by a financial institution.
Okay, so we're talking like banks, investment firms, insurance companies.
You got it. And they can be targeting individual consumers like you and me, or they could be going after big corporations.
And the message changes big time depending on who they're after, huh?
Huge difference. You wouldn't market a retirement plan the same way you'd market, a business loan.
So true. Okay, that makes sense. But, I think a lot of people might assume it's just as simple as saying, hey, invest with us.
Sure.
But there's got to be more to it than that.
Oh, way more. I mean, imagine you're scrolling online and you see an ad for a savings account. Let's say it's promising, like crazy high interest rates.
Sounds tempting at first.
Right, but then that little voice in your head is like, hold on, this has got to be too good to be true.
Yeah, you start to get suspicious.
Exactly. And building trust, that's the biggest challenge for financial marketers.
Especially now, with all the scams and data breaches we hear about constantly.
Right, and that's where regulations come in.
Okay, let's talk about that. This must be a heavily regulated area.
Oh, absolutely. For good reason, too. Think about it. You've got GDPR, CCPA.
Okay, hold on. Slow down for a sec.
Yeah, sorry. Alphabet soup.
But seriously, what do all those acronyms even mean for our listeners?
Those are basically all about protecting your data. Then you've got the SEC keeping an eye on stocks and bonds, and FINRA setting rules for how financial products can be marketed.
Wow, so many watchdogs. It sounds like the Wild West days of financial advertising are over.
They're definitely gone. You can't just make wild promises anymore or hide the fine print. Transparency is key.
I'm all for that.
Me too. Financial marketers have got to be super careful about disclosing risks and making sure their claims are solid.
No more get-rich-quick schemes.
Well, you might still see those out there, but definitely not from any legitimate institution.
Good to know. So it sounds like transparency is not just about following the rules, it's actually becoming like a core marketing strategy.
100%. I mean, think about it. If you were looking for financial advice, who would you trust more? A company bombarding you with sales pitches, or one that's giving you honest, helpful information?
Honestly, I'd go with the one that's treating me like an intelligent human being, not just a walking wallet.
Exactly. And that's where content marketing comes in.
Okay, I've been seeing a lot of that, like banks putting out blog posts about managing your money, investment firms with videos explaining different types of investments. Is that what you mean?
That's exactly it. They're not just saying, buy this product. They're actually trying to educate people, help them make smart financial decisions.
So they're acting more like a financial advisor or educator.
You could say that. They're positioning themselves as a resource you can trust.
That's smart.
It really is. And they're doing the same thing with their digital strategies, too. I mean, let's face it, most people are managing their money online these days.
Oh, for sure. I do practically everything through my banking app.
Right. So financial marketers have to be where their customers are, which means things like SEO and SEM are crucial.
All right, more acronyms. Break it down for us again.
No problem. SEO, or search engine optimization, that's all about making sure their website pops up when you're Googling things like best mortgage rates. And SEM, search engine marketing, that's using targeted ads to do the same thing.
So they're literally trying to be the answer to your financial questions before you even ask them.
Pretty much. And they're using data analytics to get incredibly personalized with those answers.
Data analytics. That's a little bit Big Brother, isn't it?
I know what you mean, but hold that thought for a second, because we'll circle back to that. But first, let's talk about social media.
Yeah, that's a whole other beast. How are financial companies using platforms like, say, Facebook or Instagram?
Well, LinkedIn is huge for reaching businesses.
Yeah.
But on platforms like Twitter and Facebook, it's more about sharing insights and engaging with a wider audience.
Yeah, I follow a couple of financial experts on Twitter.
See? It's about building that thought leadership, becoming a source of valuable information.
But what about email? I still feel like my inbox gets bombarded with bank updates and promotions.
Email's definitely not dead, but it's not about those generic mass emails anymore.
So what's changed?
It's all about targeted campaigns now. Say you were looking at investment options on their website. They might then send you a personalized email about new investment opportunities.
Okay, that makes more sense. It's less spammy if it's actually relevant to me. And I guess that takes us back to data analytics.
Exactly. They're tracking your online behavior, your financial goals, even your risk tolerance, all to figure out what information you actually need.
So they know I'm a scaredy cat when it comes to investing.
Maybe. But the point is, it's not about being creepy. It's about making sure you're seeing stuff that's actually helpful to you, not just random ads for products you don't need.
That makes sense. It's like the more they know about me, the less likely I am to be annoyed by their marketing, right?
Exactly. It's all about serving you the right information at the right time. And all of this is happening on a device you're probably holding right now.
You mean my phone?
Yep, your smartphone. It's the center of our financial lives these days.
True. I practically live on my banking app.
Exactly. And that's why mobile marketing is so huge in this space. Financial institutions are constantly pushing their apps, using targeted ads, optimizing their app store presence, even partnering with influencers.
Ah, influencers. So if I see my favorite financial guru on TikTok raving about a particular app, it's probably not a coincidence.
Maybe not. But, beyond these established tactics, what's really exciting is the emergence of new trends.
Like what? Fill us in.
Well, have you heard of fintech?
I have, but honestly, I'm not totally sure what it means.
It stands for financial technology, and it's basically changing everything about the industry. We're talking mobile payment apps, robo-advisors, online-only banks.
Wow. Yeah, it's all very techy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're all about making finance more accessible, user-friendly, and, very tech-driven.
And their marketing has to reflect that, right?
Totally. They're often targeting younger, more digitally savvy audiences. So think sleek, minimalist designs, a big focus on user experience, and heavy reliance on social media and influencers.
Makes sense. But it's not just about being techy, right? I've also noticed a lot more talk about sustainability and ethical investing.
Oh, absolutely. Consumers, especially millennials and Gen Z, are demanding that their investments align with their values. They want their money to support companies that are doing good.
So are financial marketers highlighting things like ESG in their campaigns?
Exactly. ESG stands for environmental, social, and governance factors. And yeah, they're showcasing sustainable investment options, responsible banking practices, and their own company's commitment to ethical behavior.
It's not just a trend anymore.
It's becoming a core part of their identity.
So much to think about. And on top of all that, we've got AI making its way into the mix too.
Right. AI is going to revolutionize everything about this space.
In what way?
Think about it. Chatbots that can give you personalized financial advice 24/7, algorithms that predict your investment behavior, hyper-personalized messages based on your unique financial data.
Okay, that's both amazing and a little terrifying.
I know what you mean.
Are we heading towards a world where robots are managing our money?
Well, not quite robots, but AI is definitely going to play a bigger and bigger role. But at the end of the day, it's all about making finance work better for the individual.
Okay, that's a good thing.
Huh.
So we've covered a ton of ground here, from the basics of financial marketing to regulations in content marketing to the rise of AI. What are the key takeaways for our listeners? What do they need to remember?
I think the biggest shift is that it's not just about pushing products anymore. It's about building trust, fostering relationships, and providing real value.
It's about connecting with people on a human level.
Exactly.
And it sounds like staying informed is more important than ever.
Couldn't agree more. This landscape is constantly changing, so educating yourself is key. Ask questions, choose financial partners that align with your values.
Great advice. Well, I think I'm going to go check out my banking app now and see if I can spot any of these trends in action.
Let me know what you find.
I will. Thanks for joining us today for this deep dive.
My pleasure.
See you next time, everyone.